Hello and welcome. My name is Katrina. I will be doing an oracle reading today. So let's dive right in. You're having a soul awakening. You're quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. Be the light in the world that you were searching for as a child. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Don't hide. Dare to dream bold. Remind yourself that everything is possible, and don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world and to help rebuild this world that we live in. Make room, create space to welcome positive change into your life, and let go of everything that doesn't align the future that you are creating. So let go of things that are no longer serving you. Let go of things that aren't doing what they were before, or maybe they weren't doing it. Shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself, but some will take it for granted and others may take advantage of it. But don't allow the bad energies to overpower your light. And remember that the door is open. Pure intentions can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in goodness and watch magic happen. There's no pressure. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. Meaning, what you put out into the world, you will get back. Behold beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile and that others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies, fortunately, they work both ways. So your words are important. What we say, how we speak, the way we move, it's all important. It all puts that energy and that intention into our life and each day with every purpose that we have. Authenticity attracts. And that's next to my Behold Beauty card. Authenticity attracts, and what is beautiful to one person may not be to another, but know that there is beauty in everything that surrounds us. Like these rocks and crystals before me, each one different in their own way. Each feather different in its own way, each shell different in its own way, but in its own way it is beautiful. Being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true to who you are, you naturally filter out those people who do not align with your path. But remember that moths attract to the flame. They're attracted to the light. So, with that being said, there are things, generational things in our families that have to be broken. Generational curses that have to be broken. And it's up to us to do it. We have to forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. You let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility that you are fully supported. And where there is hope, don't believe in past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons that we learn. A hopeful heart will never give up. This brings me to coming into our childhood, healing childhood traumas that have been pressed upon us to forge a new path, that maybe on one foot you walk in the way of your ancestors and the lessons that have been learned through the lineage, and then the other path and the other foot is on a new path that you're forging. To combine both, like a yin and a yang, a balance will be restored. A new prophet will be born. You are complete. You are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems, dwelling in the beauty of your being. Dwell in the beauty of your being. You are enough now and always. So with this card, I'm seeing this new generation is all about looking the part and having a superficial chemistry with people instead of having a deep and meaningful bond. Like when you bump into people like, oh, how are you? Oh, good, how are you? Yeah, whatever. That wasn't very meaningful. There was no connection in it. It was just in and out, in and out. And my ears are ringing right now, so I mean, that's confirmation. It's just a deeper world. You have to, the more that you connect with people, the deeper you get into this world, the deeper you'll indulge in its secrets and its life's gifts. That's why the present is called the present, because it's a gift. The past is lessons and the future is not promised. The winds are changing. The tides are shifting. There's a new awakening going on in this world, a deeper world. Do not push or force your way through life. Finding balance in the dark times will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. I had a channeling earlier where it was saying that compassion, hold on, I'll open the page right to it. These were my channelings earlier. Thinking on your toes, conditioning you to sit still. That's what they want. They want you to sit still and be silent, because then your energy is dormant. Then you're making your energy just all bottled up, and so your light is so dim, but it's there. And when you start moving, that light, it burns brighter and brighter, and it gives off more and more energy, and the more flow you will start to see, the more connection, the more light you will see. And you can learn a lot but you can learn a lot in the silence. Through the darkness, the light is found, and there isn't anything stronger than faith. They want you to be scared. They want you to live in fear. That's why they control religion. That's how they get their power. Our power comes through our compassion, the compilation of our passions in work. That is putting energy out into the world. What we are passionate about, when we do the things that we do, it puts an energy out, a vibe. And the flip side of fear is excitement. So get excited. When you get excited, that's your exit strategy. That's your way to escape, because when you're excited, you're able to exit the matrix and enter this inspirational world of light. Right before I came on here, the light died on my podcast, and I got a message out of it. No matter what dark forces come before you that are aspiring to take your light, aspire to be better for the next generations. Don't aspire to be better for the next generations. Generations aspire to be better now. And the light you carry inside of you is always bright enough to light the way, help you through the darkness, and it'll also help others through your darkness and their darkness. If the soul craves the dark, it is because it is in search for its light. Wake up, it's time. I'm hearing Breaking the status quo will put a target on your back, and the stars are falling, but the sky isn't. Take your light and take it back. Energy produces light. That's why they want to control us. They want to make us sit still. Henceforth, they take your light and they'll take your life. But you have to raise the bar. When you set higher standards for people and situations in your life, you create space for new levels of joy and abundance. Rise above old patterns and ways of thinking and get into a new way of thinking, a new pattern, a new wave. You were born to be one of a kind. From the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You've understood starlight and animal voices and all things magical. And whatever you wish will come to pass. When you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel peace. The world will respond to you and do it your way. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. And I think a lot of celebrities in this world, they were meant to do that. And then when they got into the industry or the limelight, it shed a light on all of these other entities and bad things, these dark things that were around. And the light irritates the dark because it's shedding light on it. It's dark things like to work in the dark because people can't see what they're doing. They can't see what's going on behind the curtain, and they like it that way. That's how they get their power. They instill fear through many different other ways: social media, the news, school shootings, school bombings, trigger warning for anyone who's watching. All of these things that they just keep throwing out there into the media, but you don't ever really hear about the people who are doing good out in the world. You hear more about the bad than you do the good. So they're trying to condition you to think that the world is just all bad, and if you go outside your home, then you have to be so prepared and protected, which you do, because that's what they've created. But can you imagine what would happen if we all decided to just stop doing what they wanted to do? In my mind, I'm channeling the Hunger Games right now when Katniss goes, "Stop killing for him." I killed Thresh, Thresh killed Clove, Clove killed so-and-so did so-and-so out, and so-and-so, and so-and-so, and so forth. And when does the circle ever end? But who never gets the heat for it? Them. Always them. They're always winning. And that's why the people are always losing. But if you wake up and realize that we are that Disney movie, Ants, where the grasshoppers tried to come in and take over the ants, but then there was one ant who stood up and told the other ants that, hey, they might be bigger than us. They might have more of this and more of that. But we have the numbers. We have the connections. We are the people. And it is time to stand up. It is time to grow. And growing means getting out of your comfort zone and doing things that might naturally be uncomfortable. And that's okay. Because that's how we know we're doing our job. Just like in parenting. Your children may not always like you because, you had to make them learn that lesson or help them learn that lesson, but ultimately they know that you're doing it out of a place of love. And you're doing it for the better, for the good, for the light. You're not doing it out of a place of jealousy and greed and fear and paranoia. That ultimately you're there to be whatever they need, whenever they need it. And that's how we need to be as a whole, collectively, healing as one, instead of trying to throw everyone out and call them and label them crazy because we don't understand them. I'd like to get some wisdom from the hidden realms, and then just one card. I'm going to read out of the booklet for the card meaning and purpose. Just one, Spirit. The Rainbow Prince. Compensation and perseverance. I'll let you guys see this card. Compensation and perseverance. The Rainbow Prince. When the Rainbow Prince appears as your ally, he reminds you about the law of compensation and the law of receiving. After the rainstorm you've endured on your journey, the Rainbow Prince brings a pot of gold, which is a result of you using all of the elements of your inner light and reaching into the sky until you touch the material realm from one end to the other. This isn't always an easy process, and hard work must be rewarded by compensation. When you align yourself with the energy of giving the highest value, your compensation is inherent in the act itself. But the message here is more than that. The Rainbow Prince says to keep your sights on the skies after the rainstorm that may have upset your life now. Follow the bliss to the pot of gold that is waiting for you. Perseverance pays off, and your reward will be greater than you can imagine. Step into the spiritual awakening and journey, and just open your eyes to the types of ways that and blessings that'll come in, and it'll come in waves. What you give out, you will get back. It's a universal law of karma. The number 8 could be of significance. This is the year 8, so it's the year of the dragon. Or it could be life path 8, or August, the 8th month. So this is your message. I hope that it resonates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.